Okay, let's see which of these is going to work best. Carhartt. See a lot of those around. Sure is longer, covers more. Got a lot of extra space up here. Try this one. This one I think is a little warmer. Warmer, doesn't cover as much. Wardrobe. Hey everyone, Pokalong here. I'm planning to do probably two videos between now and the time I leave on the trail. This one, as you may have gathered already, it has to do with my selection of clothing that I'll be taking. As you know, as I've mentioned probably too many times, I'm leaving here or leaving Amicalola Falls on February 16th, and my plan is to just continue from there, and that being the dead of winter. There's a lot of extra thought maybe that needs to go into the clothing and what I should take and swap out and what I should take with the intention of keeping for the whole trip. So I will be going through things. I'll be giving you an idea of the clothes I'm going to wear, which is the majority of all I'm taking. Then there will be clothing that I will be sleeping in. The priority there will be keeping them dry and clean, fairly clean as you can get there, so that they don't get into the inside of the bag if possible. And then the clothing I'll keep probably mostly loosely packed near the top and on the sides of my pack, those being things that if there's inclement weather that pops up suddenly, that I'll be able to go ahead and react to that quickly and get my rain gear or gloves or toboggan or whatever. So let's get started here. I'll show you first of all the whole combined outfit of what I'm going to wear, and then we'll break it down piece by piece. Okay, here is the overall ensemble, if you want to call it that. This is all of the clothing that I plan to be wearing when I leave Amicalola Falls. Let's start with this. This is the ball cap, trucker sack cap. I'm not sure which it is. I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. This is a top base layer. It's fairly lightweight. It's made of synthetic material, of course, and I think it will do considering all the clothing I'm going to have on top of it. This is just a synthetic t-shirt, short sleeve, that I'll be wearing over top of the base layer. This is will be my main hiking shirt. It is a fairly common material. It is synthetic, long sleeve shirt, button-up shirt that has some features to it that kind of are meant for hikers. This is I believe it's 200 or 250 weight smart wool hoodie that I'll be wearing over this as it gets colder. This is, I guess they used to call them unmentionables, so I won't mention them, underwear. On the bottom, I have a pair of hiking convertible pants. These, of course, as they all do, I guess, that they have zip offs. So when the weather warms up, I'll be able to zip the legs off and have a pair of shorts. Under that, I'll have the long underwear, the bottoms that go with the top up here. That's the base layer. And then on the feet, I will be wearing, probably be wearing most of the time, these compression socks. They go up just below my knees, and they help to avoid the soreness and the stiffness that comes with hiking and the long distance, especially with the extra weight. I'll have a pair of sock liners. These are silk, I believe. I'm not sure. They're Cabela's, Cool Max. I also have some toe socks. from Darn Tough. I'm not sure whether I'll be wearing those or not. I will have a pair with me in case I have some problems that warrant that. And then of course there are the Darn Tough socks that they're warranted. Everybody swears by them, so I don't see any reason that I should be any different. So that's basically the whole of what I'll be wearing clothing wise, and we'll go in now and kind of break them down piece by piece. Okay, now that we've been through the different areas, the three different groupings of clothing, let's go kind of take a little closer look at all the different elements that make up my outfits, so to speak, as we go along. We'll start from the top and work our way down. I'll be wearing most of the time this cap. Air Force, wasn't one that was officially issued back when I was in the service, but I do like having it and I do like wearing it, so there's that. And now for the base layer on the top. This is called X-Tech. It is a lightweight base layer, long sleeve, made of 100% polyester. You can see that it's, I just picked black for no particular reason. So I'll be wearing that on top next to my body. Well, after that, then, I will have another piece of another shirt, this time a short sleeve shirt. This also is polyester. This brand on this is Exertion. That's spelled beginning with an X. I believe this is one of the brands of JCPenney, so there's nothing special about it. Both those two layers will be mainly to wick perspiration and moisture away from my body, so that I can stay warmer easier, and there won't be the liquid up close to me that will get really cold. So on top of those polyester layers, I will have this medium weight smart wool hoodie. Here's what it looks like, including the hood. It is, I believe, it's either 250 or 200 grams per square meter, I believe it is. Smart wool, mid-weight, and I will wear that over top of the two polyester layers, and hopefully be able to kind of wick the moisture away through the wool. And of course, the wool is just about the warmest fabric available for wintertime use, for warmth in particular. And it dries quickly and it wicks moisture easily, and it stays warm once it gets somewhat moist. So I'll be wearing that over top of the two polyester layers. Then I will be wearing this, it's a Gander Mountain hiking shirt. It is long sleeve, and it is made of, let me look here, you probably can't guess what it's made out of. Well, I don't know for sure where the label is, but I believe this is polyester, how about things. It has, the things I like about this shirt are, I have the two pockets. Both of them have flaps on them, held down with Velcro. I wear contacts, but when I get up close to something and have to read, I wear reading glasses. So there's a loop here to hang your reading glasses from. There's another loop up here that you can use for something that protrudes above the pocket. And of course, in addition to that, there is a zippered pocket on the inside of the fabric that goes in here to a mesh interior. Again, there are these two pockets. The collar is buttoned down. You can see there. It has on the sleeves a button sewed maybe 8 to 10 inches below the upper shoulder seam, and inside there is a loop in here. and you can roll your sleeve up that way and make it more or less a short sleeve garment. And then it really easily buttons. It's not a small buttonhole, but those loops really easily let go so that you can roll them back down in case of a storm. So that will be my main wardrobe when I'm moving. Let's go now to the lower layer. So now let's look from the waist down. Of course, first of all, there will be something that we don't mention, the unmentionables. Over that, will be a matching base layer to the Exertion, I believe it was, or X-Tech, I believe it was. Yeah, X-Tech that I had for the top. These will be the bottoms. Again, this is the lightweight version. I'll show you a medium weight that I have also that we'll get into when I mention the sleeping equipment. But this will be next to the body on my legs. Then I will be wearing convertible pants. These are only 50% polyester and 50% nylon. It has its own lightweight nylon webbing type belt. I haven't seen a buckle like this in the past. This is, I believe, 1 inch wide. And but I believe when you snap them together around the waist, rather than having to squeeze those two clips, you just push down on this tab here, and it lets go. Let's go to the other side, which opens it up. These pants have slit pockets on both sides, open wide. On this side, it has a pocket with a flap, and it's closed again with Velcro and a tab to pull on to open it to get to the contents. On this side, it also has a small pocket below the side, but it's a zippered pocket. So anything that really can't be lost, you can help secure them in there. There are 2 back pockets, again with Velcro closures and the loops to pull on those to open them easily. And as convertible pants tend to do, you have the zippers under this hem that you can zip the bottom part, the lower part of the leg off. So you can have shorts. I think the zipper's located about the height of my knees, or maybe slightly above my knees, so that should be fairly comfortable. These are very lightweight and very flexible, so I do think that will help keep from any kind of chafing on my thighs and such. And so I've used these before. I like them, obviously. On my feet, I will be wearing sock liners. These are really soft. I don't know if they're silk for sure, but they're Cool Max from Cabela's. And they will go right against my feet. Then here are my Darn Tough socks. I think those are wool, some kind of a wool blend. But everybody pretty much who does long distance hiking swears by these. They have a really interesting program where if they ever wear out during your hike, you can go into a proper store that has the arrangements and trade them at no additional cost for a new pair. I will have, by the way, packed, as you'll see shortly, a second pair. Right now they're Smart Wool. I have another pair of Darn Tough, but they're the short version, so those probably won't be used until later in warm weather. And then I probably will be wearing these compression socks, stockings, whatever. Those come up above the calves of my legs, and helps the blood circulate better, get some of the tannic acid out. Not tannic acid, but the acid that's in there in the muscles that builds up helps to circulate that out and reduces soreness. And it's worked for me so far. So I'll probably continue to do it unless I get to the point that I find out I don't need them anymore. So that pretty much takes care of my clothing, except for the shoes that I'll go into last. Now next, let's get into the clothing, pieces of clothing that I will have as spares inside my pack.